can you please explain to me what I did wrong so we can work through it? Now, why would I want to do that? You're an adult. You should be able to figure it out. Why should I have to figure out what I did to hurt your feelings? Can't you just tell me? I feel like if I tell you, I'm making it too easy for you. Like, I feel like you should be able to figure it out if you really do love me. It doesn't make any sense. When you hurt my feelings, I tell you what you do. I tell you what you've done to hurt my feelings. Yeah, but I didn't ask you to do that, did I? That's the point, though. You don't have to ask me. I shouldn't have to ask you. You should just tell me so we can work on it. That's not the point. You're trying to make it the point. The point is you did me wrong. But I don't know how I did you wrong, so I can't apologize for it. Then I don't know how we'll ever get past this if you can't apologize for it. When you hurt my feelings, you never ever apologize for it. You literally don't care. Your emotions are not my responsibility. We're supposed to build each other up, and all you do is break me down. Exactly. If you don't give me the tools to break you down, I can't break you down. So that's why I don't give you the tools to break me down.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, aka Mental Healness from TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. I'm everywhere. If this is your first time seeing my face, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder, and the point of my platform is to bring awareness to the disorder and also validate victims and survivors of said disorder. This point of this series, A Narcissist Explains, is for me to go in depth into my TikToks where I have 675,000 followers over there. So this TikTok in particular, I posted it today. It just shows you the examples of gaslighting, gaslighting, blame deflection, and just manipulation, all balled up into one special package. Because figuring out what a narcissist has done, what you have done wrong to a narcissist, is like to the narcissist, it's like a fun game. It's literally a game that the narcissist plays to in the head of in our heads. Like, if we get we don't have to tell you what you did wrong, because I always tell people that a narcissist love is it's conditional. It comes with conditions. People ask me all the time, hey, can a narcissist love? And I tell you, I say, yeah, I think a narcissist can love. I think I can love your regular run-of-the-mill narcissistic person. I think we have the ability to love, but it can get to a point where it just comes with conditions. Like, a narcissist love is conditional, and if you break one of those conditions, the love is just kind of snatched away from you. Maybe not snatched abruptly, but it's snatched over time, slowly, where things start to change and things like that. So you see in this situation right here in this TikTok, like the survivor or the victim or whatnot is asking me, like, can you please tell me what I did wrong so we can work through this situation? And the immediate response to the narcissist, instead of just telling the other person what they did wrong, the immediate response is like, you're an adult, figure it out on your own. Which is indicative, what a narcissist means when we say that, is that, like, you should know us good enough to know what condition that you have violated to set this anger off. You know what I mean? You should know what condition that you should know what condition of my love that you have violated to make me angry and to get me into this state of mind to make me feel this way. You should know. Oh, you don't know us good enough? Oh, you don't. And if you don't know what you've done wrong, it's an indication to the narcissist. It don't sound weird, but you don't know us good. You don't think you're not involved in our lives as much as you think you are, or as you need to be. So you don't know who we are. So you don't know what you've done wrong, which is, again, is like a bunch of word salad and gaslighting, because we know what you did wrong, and sometimes the situation gets stretched out to where the narcissist has actually done something wrong to you, and you're trying to figure out why they're mad at you because you discovered it or they wronged you. You know what I mean? And then you'll end up in that situation. A lot of times, if you want the argument to go away, you'll end up apologizing. You'll end up apologizing for something that the person has done to you, and not the other way around. And I know it sounds weird. You was like, okay, I'm sorry for whatever I did. Just like in this video. Well, whatever I did, I'm sorry for. So you gonna give me a wild apology like that? You're not even gonna get specific with it. If you don't get specific with the apology, then you don't really mean it, do you? You see? Right there. I know if that part probably triggers some of y'all, because you heard a narcissist say that to you. He's like, oh, you gonna give me that blanket apology? You don't know what you're apologizing for? Oh, I'm sorry for everything I've ever done to you. Okay, cool, bet. So that's that right there is an example of literally just moving the goalpost, taking the goalpost, and you think you about to or moving the basket. You shoot a shot, you kick a soccer ball, you kick a field goal, and all of a sudden the basket goes. You think it's going in here, you're like, woo, the basket moves, and you miss completely. You're like, what? Because like if the narcissist does end up telling you what you did wrong, if you don't do that thing again, they'll find something else that you done wrong, moving the goalpost. And then you also see in that video right there where the narcissist says, "Your emotions are not my responsibility." And that's right there. Your emotions are not my responsibility. You're too needy. You're too emotional. Think logically. You know, see right there. You shouldn't be overreacting to this situation right now. You should be calm like me and trying to figure it out. You're too like I said, you're too emotional. Remove your emotions. You know, you're such an emotional person. Like that's why you can't think straight. I'm logic based. I'm logical. Things like that. That's what they mean when they say that. And then one of the biggest lines in there that I know a lot of you get. I know a lot of people get hit with when you're dealing with a narcissist. And when a narcissist says, "I didn't ask you to do that. I didn't ask you to do any of that." So let's say, not even in this particular situation. Let's say you go all out for a narcissist's birthday. Let's say you go all out. You do a lot of stuff for a narcissist's birthday, and then on your birthday they get you like a pair of socks or something like that, and you come out of your mouth and say, "Hey, are you gonna get me a pair of socks and I got you all this stuff for your birthday? Wow." And the narcissist will respond to you, "I didn't ask you to do all that. I didn't ask you to do that. You did it on your own." But you know, if you would have got them a pair of socks, they would have been livid. But because their birthday came first, they had the ability to do that to you. You see how that works right there? I didn't ask you to do that. I gave up so much for you. I didn't ask you to do that. I quit my job and moved for you. I didn't ask you to do that. I had your kids. I got you. We had kids together. I didn't ask you to do all that. You see the mindset right there? It's like literally a word salad. Or right there, and just trying to blame you for going hard and doing like, you know, showing the basic human decency and respect that, you know, you've probably been born and raised to do. But the narcissist, on the other hand, hasn't been born and raised to show that level of decency and respect. But, you know, we're narcissists. That's like, you know, the ego kicks in and stuff like that. So you'll hear that line a lot right there. I didn't ask you to do that line, because that line, you know, it just, it passes all the, you know, it passes everything to you. It passes everything back to you. But you know, you still have to continue to go hard. No matter what you do, it's like you say, "Okay, I won't do it anymore." Next time, if you get them a pair of socks, I guarantee you, it's gonna be a blow up. It's gonna be an explosion. It's gonna be an argument. You're gonna be belittled. You're gonna be, you know, talk trash to, talk down to, all the other good stuff that come with dealing with somebody with narcissistic personality disorder. But anyways, y'all, we're coming to the end. I try to keep these around 8-9 minutes, short, sweet, to the point, just explaining my TikToks and whatnot. If y'all like this series, please let me know in the comment section. I thank y'all so much for like following and subscribing and liking and all that other good stuff. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. If you haven't listened to my podcast, The Narcissist Code, on Apple Music and Spotify, subscribe, hit that 5 stars. Like I said, I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. We're taking this thing further. Let's help more people. Appreciate it. Thank you. Mental Illness is out.